Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm back again, and still today's July 17th, right? Damn, Stacy. Yes, it is. Today is Thursday, July 17th, and the time is 9:53 a.m. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back online. Back in your face. Yep. Hey y'all, what's up? Y'all know I'm just, just keeping it light. Cause I like it light. You know? I don't like to take things too serious because it drains you. You know what I mean? Can't take things personal, right? Because what people do is a reflection of how they feel. It ain't a reflection of you. I don't light my candle. Give me a second. Light my candle. It's my purple candle. Hey. Anyway, so yeah. It's a reflection of how they feel. Just like when you be acting out or whatever you do is a reflection of how you feel. Bella, Bella. What are we going to read today? Let's start here. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you are meant to see this message. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. This deck here, I can't tell which is up and which is down by the back of them, so I'm just going to flip them around a little bit. And we're going to see what comes out. Let me do something here because I don't like when I leave that on. Alright, Spirit, what's the message? I see the Ace of Pentacles. See the Sun. This is about self, how we conduct ourselves, right? And how we separate. Ooh, Two of Swords. It's in reverse. Still unable to see something and unable to see the silver lining, right? Still looking at something as a loss, not trying to see the lessons or the guidance around whatever this is, right? This choice. Maybe you feel like you can't see which way to go, right? Because you know why? Because you still focus on the destruction in front of you. Yep. You still focus on the destruction, the tower in front of you. That's why you're unable to find your way. I also see a red flag here. Like you know which way not to go. But in spite of, you're still sitting there looking at the wreckage. You're still sitting there looking at what has fallen. Maybe you put a lot of work into whatever this was, right? It's what it looks like is a plant that didn't grow, right? So something was missing. It looks like it wasn't watered, it wasn't nurtured, right? So it didn't grow. There was no sun. It was very gloomy, dark, and it died. The roots die. When the roots die, that means it hasn't been watered in a very long time because first the leaves start to turn yellow before they start to dry up and fall off. And when leaves are falling off, which you can see, all the leaves are falling off of this tree. Okay? So that means that the dehydration has gone down to the roots and the roots have dried up, right? Mm. But you're still looking at it. You're still grieving it. I hear you're still grieving the loss, right? Maybe you feel like you didn't pay it enough attention, right? You didn't give it what you should have given it. We have the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is reckless energy, reckless behavior, reckless comments, things said. There's a blue flag on his spear, right? So the blue is a throat chakra. This is somebody that may have attacked somebody's throat chakra. Okay, with this Knight of Wands, somebody did this shit out of anger. Yeah, they did. Something about, and the horse they came in on. Yeah. They tried to take something from someone. Someone's wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Something about the throat chakra, communication. Somebody could have stopped some kind of communication, interfered with some kind of communication. Some kind of communication was attacked. And somebody feels like somebody could be holding somebody's, some kind of communication. Okay? They feel like, ooh, damn. Who child? 6 of Wands. Man, let me tell you. The king, the Knight of Swords, or the King of Swords. I'll tell you when I pick it up. He's in the upright, and then there's a card that's flipped over. Look now. Oh, it's 2. Oh, look behind here. Okay. So it's the King of Swords. All right. This is like Archangel Michael. This is a judgment, right? 6 of Swords in reverse. Unable to move forward from something. And what's... Oh, look! The Ace of Cups came back up right. Look at that. Ooh, and then the victory. Look at that. Come on, Spirit. Ooh, the Hermit in reverse. Somebody's blinds. The 6 of Swords in reverse. And then you got the King of Swords. This is judgment. This is a judgment here. This could be Archangel Michael protecting you in some kind of way. But with the 6 of Swords in the reverse, this is not moving away to carnal wise. This could be you standing up for yourself. Okay? You standing up for yourself against whoever this is that came against you, because you only speaking the truth. You're only speaking the truth, right? But this is something that's very balanced, right? This is someone that is speaking from a fair point of view, right? They're not taking sides. What's right and what's wrong? What's legal, what's illegal. There's some kind of judgment here on someone being blocked from being able to move forward into this Ace of Cups, receiving this Ace of Cups, this victory. We got the Hermit in reverse. This Knight of Wands in reverse is a Hermit in reverse. This could be a Virgo or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, that could be in very dark energies. This is somebody that's very, their lamp is out. This is somebody that's walking in darkness right now. Yep, somebody's walking in darkness. Somebody's in a dark place in their life. They're very low vibrational. Everything they're doing is low vibrational, right? Their intuition is gone. They can't see forward. They can't see anything. Ooh, 7 of Swords. They tried to steal something. They tried to take something from someone. Something about the fall. Someone's birthday could be in the fall. If this is a Virgo, but this is the Hermit. Hermit is Virgo energy. All right. What's that? September and October. Or October, yeah, something like October and August and September. No, August is Leo. I think, what the fuck, yeah. But somebody is spiritually bankrupt. This is somebody that's very low vibration. They're very dark. They don't have no guidance. They give bad advice. Oh, come on. Somebody's third eye is gone. Somebody's intuition is gone. Look at that. His third eye is missing. It's been removed. I'm hearing calcified. That's what I heard. Calcified. Somebody could have like a scar right here in their forehead. This is somebody that walks in darkness. This is somebody that doesn't see any kind of opportunities. They could be feeling hopeless. You know what I'm saying? They don't see any advancement in their life, right? You know, they're not making anything. You know, nothing's prospering. It's like everything is used and worn out around this person. Like, you know, I don't know. I see this person walking around with a blanket on all the time, or something like that, right? In the dark all the time. And then we got the 4 of Wands. Look at that. Happiness, contentment. This could be somebody that's seeing you in that energy. You know, very fruitful, with someone to support you and to you know, to build with you, to seed with you, to harvest with you, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Come on, Spirit. Ooh-wee. What is this about? This King of Swords here in the right. Yeah, something is going to be made right. Something had to be made right. And it did. Something was made right. There's judgment here. Judgment for someone trying to stop you from moving forward. We got the 6 of Cups here. There could be a child involved. A child that may have been made to choose, with those cups around them, and that child not wanting to choose between them and somebody else, but they're being made to do that. Yeah, it could be by the father. The father's in reverse. The father's absent there. Absent. We got the Page of Cups. Something they want to. Somebody wants. With this judgment here, there could be an apology coming towards you. All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles, but she's in the reverse. But this is somebody that's also holding something back. You see her with that pentacle in her hand, right? She's not making you aware of that. You know what I'm saying? She's hiding it. All right? This was something that was hidden from you to keep you from being able to move forward. This was like somebody that was on your boat, putting holes in your boat to keep you from moving forward. Yep. There could be a child involved that was made to choose between you and another. And it could be this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could be a mother figure. This is somebody that could be losing their finances. Very wasteful with money, I'm hearing. But want to be seen as a queen. But it's somebody that's in lower vibrational energy. Right? This is somebody that has a lot of darkness around them as well. They lie, they're manipulative. Yeah, but they try to hold themselves in a high standard. We got the 9 of Wands in reverse. Somebody's unprotected. Somebody doesn't know how to defend themselves. We got the Hangman and the Upright. Somebody feels like they don't know how to defend themselves against this Queen of Pentacles. Maybe because this Queen of Pentacles, I hear, has a purse strings. The Empress in reverse. I can't make it up. Somebody feels like they can't defend themselves against this mother figure. Like they have to listen to this person. This could be a grown child as well. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. What's going on here? Look, I'm telling you. They stole something. With the help of this grown child. Yep, they stole something. Yes, they did. Yep, that's what they did. This child may have, this child may have helped this person take something from someone. What's this message? We got the 4 of Cups and the Upright. Rejection. Yeah. They made somebody feel rejected. They wanted somebody to feel rejected so they wouldn't receive this Ace of Cups. Yep, and there's a King of Pentacles in reverse too. There you go. There go your Virgo. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy in this woman as well. With fulfillment, dreams coming true. You still have that. Whatever you dream of, whatever hopes and that you've had, all that, you still get that. You still get that. Nobody's interrupting the blessings that are coming to you that you deserve. You sleep well at night, but somebody wanted to interrupt that. They didn't want you to have this victory. And there's a judgment here. There's something around some money. because both of them got pentacles that they kind of you want to keep to themselves. So they could have worked together, all right, to create this. This could have been a mother and a father that could have influenced a child. I'm feeling maybe it could have been a child's mother and a child's father along with a grandparent. Thank you, Spirit. Or a stepmother. Or it could, Spirit said, or a sibling. Somebody that is that wants to be seen in a high status, but they really operate in a low vibrational energy. Spirit, what's this message to Magician? In the upright. What did they have somebody go along with something to come against their parent? 4 of Pentacles. Yep, they promised them something. Yep, they was promised wealth, prosperity. Oh, some shit gonna be left to them in the will or some shit like that. That they were gonna be inheriting something. Listen, the Lovers. Yeah, that they was gonna have a choice. They made a choice. Lovers is about choices. Oh shit, look at this. For you to give them your blessing. You see that shit? You see that shit? That's what this was supposed to do. For you to give them your blessing, your knowledge, your wisdom. You're Eve in the garden with the apple. You see that shit, y'all? To get, listen, you are not there. You surrendered. You let that shit, listen, you got up. You no longer stood there trying to figure out what was going on around you. You released yourself and you left their asses standing right where they were. Right where they tried to keep you stuck. Yes, they wanted you to give them your blessing, and they use magic to do it, and they use a child to come against you. Yes. What's going on here? Look, the Knight of Wands in reverse. He came on out. Yes, sir. Somebody made a very, and it's this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles did some shit, yeah, and it was a move that they made, a very immature move. They made it out of anger, out of their immaturity, out of their envy and jealousy. Somebody wanted you to shut up with that communication, something about your communication. Yes, 4 swords. You ain't sleep, you just rested. Somebody wanted to shut you up. Somebody wanted to do something with communication. Something about your communication with that blue. Yeah. What's this? The King of Cups in the upright. We had a King of Cups in the upright. What's this King of Cups? Judgment. Ooh. Calling judgment on this Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. A King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Unconditional love. Ooh. What's this? The Emperor. Wow. Why is this King of Cups here? Who is this King of Cups? Is this king? This is somebody that wants to come in with an offer. This is somebody that has genuine love for someone, and they want to come in with an offer. They come with sincere, genuine, energy to offer someone. This is someone that's very mature. This could be an older gentleman, okay, that wants to come in and offer you some kind of happiness, peace, clarity, joy, calm waters, their heart. Oh, and then we got the Death card in reverse. The Death card in reverse. This is trying to, this is somebody that doesn't want something to come to an end, that don't want you to end things, that don't want you to call judgment, because they're right under the 4 of Cups and that Ace of Cups. This is somebody that's very powerful but they're cloaked in, this is a good person that's very loyal. They're very loyal. I think I've seen this already. I wrote this down somewhere. I can't, but they have a lot of integrity. This King of Cups, not all King of Cups, but in this deck, what I'm looking at, what I'm pulling from this card, somebody with a lot of integrity, a lot of loyalty, right? And they're strong. They're not a mushy kind of person. There's somebody that knows what they want. Very balanced energy, but there's this death card in the wrist. There's something that has not ended, or someone doesn't want to end, or somebody could be. Give me some more on this. Thank you. The King of Wands. There's a King of Wands out here, right? But when I put this up here, the King of Wands in reverse is the one that's most closely. So there's a King of Wands around you that doesn't want a relationship to end with you. They don't want you to have this Ace of Cups. What's on the bottom? The Fool. Yes, sir. They don't want you to take this leap of faith because there's a King of Cups that's looking at you, that's made a decision that they want to come through, but they don't feel like you let go of this King of Wands. But this King of Wands is in reverse. They cloaking as a King of Wands in the upright. If you have an option between two, all right, there's one that's I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna know the difference. One is very boisterous. One is very their confidence is high. They could like attention. You know, I don't know if it's over too much or but this is somebody that likes attention. Whereas this King of Cups is somebody that's quiet. They reserve, they mind their business, but they watch. You know what I'm saying? This is not somebody that get caught up in their feelings with what it looked like. You know, somebody that's taking their time. But there's a King of Wands too. This King of Wands could be very good looking. Both of them could be good looking now. I'm gonna tell you, but one is a little more feistier outwardly than the other. That's how you're gonna know. Ciao. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yes. This is somebody ain't got shit to offer. They ain't got nothing to offer. All they have is the outside. All they have is the outside. Listen, I'm telling you. All they have is the outside. They may come in like they got something to offer because of their looks and stuff like that, or you know what I'm saying, and what they have. But I'm telling you, this person ain't got nothing growing. If they got a business, that business is not booming. They're creating illusions to find someone. Or no, they want to keep. I don't know if you even know this person, but this person may try to come in. But I'm telling you right now, baby, they see you. They see you. One of them see you as true love, someone that they can really, give to and get it back. Because this somebody has a lot of love. This is an ocean behind this motherfucker, right? Whereas this other one here, that it looks good on the outside, on the inside, this person's spirit is dead. This person is not woken. This person is on image time, sex time, me. This person could also have some unhealed trauma, childhood trauma. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Yes. What we got going on here? Use your judgment wisely. Because you want what you give, and you're someone that will definitely pour it. Oh, hold up now. Hold every fucking thing. Ooh, child. This person does not want you to pour into anyone. You hear me? I'm going to show you this. Peep this, y'all. She ain't got but one cup. This person only wants you to pour into them. I don't know who this is in y'all energy, but that's only one cup there. She is the star, but this baby ain't got but one cup. So we're going to have to really, really pay attention to the energy that's coming up and the images that we're looking at. This chick here, she's oh, wait a minute now. She's pouring into the earth. So where's she getting this person? Look. Somebody trying to escape, somebody running, somebody trying to break out, being forced to leave. Look, there they go. That's that couple. Somebody's trying to get their asses away from this whoever this is, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody trying to get their ass away from this person. You hear me? Somebody's trying to free themselves. I don't know what this is with this star with the one cup. Pouring into the earth. You're not pouring into others at this. Maybe this is what I'm saying. Somebody is trying to keep you from pouring into others or receiving. Yeah, somebody's trying to cause an ending, but they don't want, with no, oh, shit. This is also giving me an ending with no resurrection. Oh, shit. Now somebody trying to run because somebody's marked. Yes, they are. Listen. Somebody's marked because I feel like you're taking a leap of faith anyway. I feel like this is you escaping from whatever these people was trying to do to you. Somebody wanted you. Look at the sheep. Look at the wool vest you got on. Look at this oil. Somebody tried to trap a lamb. Yes, they did. And take the blessing. Child. Running. Yes. Somebody tried to create an illusion about somebody's safety, all right, about their protection, because the only way into the gate is through Jesus. Jesus is the gatekeeper, right? Somebody had another person under the illusion that they were part of Jesus's flock, or they knew the gatekeeper. That's what they're saying, but no. Somebody, there's death here. I'm sorry. I rebuke that in the blood of Jesus. I am not calling in judgment of anybody, but I'm just going by what I'm seeing here. There's what? Somebody regrets their investment, what they did, their actions. Their actions cost them. They lost something. Look, their weapon is fucked up. It's done. Somebody could have lost their powers. Nothing's growing. Whatever they tried to call forth is not happening. Yet, listen. Oh, look at this. All with this energy here because I feel like somebody is now realizing that they were following, I heard, false prophets. Look, Queen of Cups. There you go. Looking right at the King of Cups. You could definitely be in an energy where you're not pouring. Okay, let's say this is love, emotional love, relationship love. You could be just pouring into wherever you are, your surroundings. You're not pouring into others. You're not receiving from others. All right? This is what somebody wanted. Somebody wanted you to be unable to receive love. From other people. 4 of Pentacles. All for what? A Judas. Ooh, for a few measly pentacles. Yep, 7 of Cups. Yep, injustice. They tried to steal your dreams and your hopes. They really tried to steal your dreams, things that were in the ethers that hadn't even come to fruition yet. They wanted to take that. And then you got somebody that, I don't know if this person has already tried to come in towards you with the sun. Yeah, you're about to be enlightened about this. You're about to be enlightened about this. And these people are being darkness. Yeah, your dream. Yeah, you're going to see about the injustice of how they try to steal something. I'm telling you, look at the devil. They wanted somebody bound. Look. They was trying to steal something, man. Your dreams, your hopes, they wanted you bound to darkness. Unable to decide. You know what I mean? Unable to see your way through the forest, right? Some of you guys have been in the forest. Or you could feel like you just been really lost, you know what I'm saying? And I also heard like abandoned, right? Left to find your way on your own. And somebody else, now they feel that same way with this death card in reverse. Ooh, yes, listen, I rebuke it in the blood of Jesus. You heard me? You ain't letting nothing they was out here trying to do. All this talking and communicating and energy they was sending towards you to create some kind of imbalance. She said, oh, no. That's right. You already know. Listen, they tried. They cannot do, listen, somebody tried to do what you do. It ain't work for them. They couldn't balance it. They couldn't make that work for them. Whatever you do that you balance, that's creating stability in your life, and things are looking up for you. Somebody said something. Listen, somebody tried to do the same thing, and it did not work. They weren't fruitful. They weren't able to hold on to that pinnacle and make it grow like you did. Yes, Page of Cups. Here they go again. They want to come in and apologize. Yes, Five of Pentacles, because you made it look good. You was blessed even when you didn't have shit. You was blessed. Listen, even when you didn't have nothing. You made it. Listen, they was jealous of that. They kept something from you, and whatever you didn't get, you still was happy with what you had. And here they are with what they took, and they still looking at you with envy and jealousy. Stop playing. Stop playing. The Wheel of Fortune and closing out the cycle, as you should. This wheel has shifted. It closed a cycle for you and for them. They sitting on the bottom of the wheel now. You are closing out a cycle. All right, y'all. That's y'all's message. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see y'all on the next one. Deuces.